Members of Boston 2024 want the Olympics to be held in Massachusetts, but some residents have voiced hesitation about the idea. A Boston 2024 representative and former WCVB sportscaster Mike Dowling spoke at a Rotary meeting on Tuesday, July 14th, to explain the plans for the future games and to encourage support for their Olympic bid.
The first benefit is you actually get to watch the Olympics in person, and that's a once-in-a-lifetime chance. The other benefit, the huge benefit, is that the legacy program. So when we build a venue or select a venue, there's a plan in place to leave that venue in a lot better condition than it was before we selected the venue. A good example is in Dorchester, Harambee Park, where we've selected the Sportsman's Tennis Club as the tennis venue. And we're going to build 3 stadiums there. 2 of them are temporary stadiums, so they'll be taken down, but 1 will be a permanent stadium, just a 2,500 seat stadium. We'll give them new tennis courts, new fields, and it'll be a refurbished park.
There's a spirit that comes to a community when the Olympic Games come, and it's something that starts happening months and months before the Games come. And I want Boston to be able to experience that. You know, we're Boston strong. We can do Patriots celebration parades in a day. We can do this. I don't think that there's a city in this world who can do that kind of thing better than we can. We've got so much to offer, and it would be just be a huge lost opportunity if we didn't seize this chance.
On June 29th, Boston 2024 released its revised Olympic bid. The plan addresses concerns locals have about holding the Games in Boston.
The biggest concern, I think, is cost overrun, which is a legitimate concern because a number of Olympics outside of our country have had cost overruns. But the last 3 Olympics held here in the United States, LA in '84, Atlanta in '96, and Salt Lake in 2002, have all had surpluses and have all begun legacy programs. So they still have legacy programs in place. They contribute, they benefit the community. So they've all made money, all of the American cities that have hosted Olympics in the last 3 Olympics. But it's a legitimate concern, but people think about the big dig, even though that was done publicly, and this is going to be done privately with private money. So that's a concern. The T is a big concern, but we've proposed improvements to the T. That's on their plan anyway, the state's plan to make improvements, but by 2030. So we want to make like a 20-year plan down to 9 and have all those improvements made by 2024. Congestion is a concern, but I don't think it's as big of a concern when you look at what happened in LA. Everyone was very concerned in LA in 1984 about the traffic and congestion, and it ended up being not a problem at all. A lot of people left town. They were organized with Olympic lanes, and people who went to the LA Olympics in '84 will tell you that traffic was not a problem. So we hope that message can get out.
They plan to place 22 events in venues that are within 10 kilometers of each other.
At TD Garden, there'll be the gymnastics and the basketball finals, which will be very exciting. And the universities are all playing a major part. Wrestling is going to take place at BC, weightlifting at Northeastern, archery at Harvard, BU wants to get involved, MIT wants to get involved. So it'll be just one of the best economic projects in our lifetime, really, to build up more the city of Boston.
For further information on Boston's Olympic bid, you can go to 2024boston.org. For the Needham Channel News, I'm Ashley Julier.